What's going on, guys? It's Ryan, aka Rayon the Crayon, and welcome to 3 games I was hyped for that completely disappointed me. So without further ado, let's get into this list. Alright guys, so we got at number 3, we got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I know what you're thinking. Call of Duty, man. Come on, really? But hear me out, okay? This is my first PC Call of Duty game, my first real introduction to the shooter genre on the computer. So I was super hyped about that. I thought this was super cool. I just got my computer. There was also that really cool movement system with the exo jumping. I know some people loved it, some people hate it. Well, before that game even came out, when I saw it in multiplayer, I thought that thing was the jam, and I thought it was going to be really, really neat. But unfortunately, it completely disappointed me. It had really poor connections. I felt like the connection was very iffy. It didn't really ever go my way. Lackluster gun selection, even though you did have the laser beam and such. I feel like most of the guns didn't do shit, and you kind of just used the same guns over and over again. And basically, with the thing that kind of killed it for me was the microtransactions. I mean, I loved getting supply drops. I thought that was really cool, but that going along with the lackluster gun selection with just modifications to everything made it pretty lame. Also, I got banned from multiplayer somehow. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah. Alright guys, coming in at number 2, I got Assassin's Creed 3. Now you gotta listen to me here. Before I played Assassin's Creed 3, I can only ever played one Assassin's Creed game. I played Assassin's Creed 2, and I love that game. I replayed that game at least 8 or 9 times before I even got Assassin's Creed 3. I was in love with that game. That game is awesome. I'm not gonna stay here and talk about it all the time because I'll be on a rant. But the things that I didn't like really about Assassin's Creed 3 was that long and stupid introduction. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't played it, but really, if you haven't played it by now, I don't know what you're doing. It had the really poor replayability, especially considering with that long intro made it stupid just to try to play it again. I don't know, that just made me a little upset about that, considering I couldn't just get back into it if I really wanted to play it again. The crafting was pretty useless. There was really no point to crafting anything in the game. And one thing that really rubbed me the wrong way was I did not go I went that entire game without buying anything. I did not buy a weapon upgrade. I didn't buy an armor upgrade. I went the whole game with the tomahawk, and that was it. I didn't have to buy anything. So I mean, that kind of, that rubbed me a little bit the wrong way. But the one thing that really did come out of this thing that was awesome was the ship combat that led up to my second all-time favorite Assassin's Creed game, Black Flag. So yeah, let's move on to number 1. Alright guys, in number 1, this might seem like a pretty obscure pick, but it's actually Champions Online. I know it's an MMO, but you gotta understand that I had waited for this game for like years. I had been watching these countless podcasts from the developers and seeing these trailers and these gameplay trailers, and I waited so long for this thing. And it was finally Christmas when that game had came out that I got the disc, and I was super hyped, and I put it in and I installed it, and I realized that you had to pay a subscription fee. And for me, that was a deal breaker. My parents weren't interested in paying a subscription fee, and I definitely wasn't making enough pocket change to afford a subscription fee. So that's when I had to return it. So that was pretty disappointing for me. I was really, really sad. That was a really disappointment for me. But eventually, like a couple years later, I finally got to play it. When it went free to play, I just downloaded it off of Steam and I played it for a little while. And to be honest, the most disappointing part of that was after being so hyped for years and then being let down, it's actually pretty okay. I mean, there was nothing really substantial that really caught my eye. I couldn't really get past playing it for 3 or 4 hours just because it didn't capture me. So, I mean, that's just me. Yeah, disappointment. Alright guys, well, anyway, thanks for watching this little dumb video on 3 games that I was super hyped for that completely disappointed me. And if you have some games that you were super hyped for, very excited for them to come out, make sure to leave a comment and tell me all about it. I'd love to hear about it. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'm at Rayon101. And also follow me on player.me. I am at Rayon. So if you want to talk games or just shoot me a funny tweet, I have no idea. I don't really care. I love interacting with you guys. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.